What is going on, everybody? Gabriel Jones here, giving you a drop of sun any chance I get. And we are going to be rounding out the remaining artists for this year's Eurovision. National selection season is over at this point. I've talked about every single artist that has gone through that process, but I still have yet to get to the internally selected artists. The performers who have been handpicked by their countries to represent them at this year's show. The best part is this shouldn't be too long of a video, and I like short. I don't want to keep you guys waiting any further. I'm just going to go through all the videos one by one and tell you what I think of each artist and song. So, without further ado, we're going to chillax and take a look at the internally selected artists. Alright, so Mamagama with Run With You. This one is kind of interesting because they were the first band to be selected for the Eurovision Song Contest this year. You know, you and me, I always love supporting bands when they're announced, and yeah, looks like Azerbaijan was the first to serve that to us. I know that in the past few years they've kind of been struggling to qualify for the show. That started with Taral Turan X and Tell Me More, which was kind of like a soft, loved ballad, you know, very cheery and all that. And then they tried it again with Azunle Apar with Fareed, and that went nowhere either, so they're going for a little bit of alternative rock this time. Yeah, I'll give you my honest opinion. It's a little funky, you know. I definitely think it could be trapped in some people's ears. They're definitely taking a different route this time, so there's that. Yeah, this is kind of like a little Frankenstein music video they have going on here with the lead singer. Like they're trying to program him to be an android. Things are not going the way they want them to, and the two guys are just stressed as all hell. Yeah, the little guitar melody right there, I think that's definitely something that'll get lodged into people's heads. You know, something that'll stand out to them. Do I think it has a chance of qualifying? Maybe. I don't know if I'm too jazzed about it, because, you know, I guess it's like, it's funky in a way, but I don't know. I feel like the whole joke with this music video is the guys realizing that what we need this entire time is not a duo, but a trio. 3 guys is gonna get us that ticket. So yeah, we'll see if alternative rock was the secret recipe for them this whole time. Alright, here we go. Now we got a very campy entry on our hands. Gojo with Milkshake Man. This guy is just all sorts of craziness. Like, I swear, with like his candy-coated colors and his eccentric persona and his mustache, of course. Yeah, this song, I have to say, is very campy. Like, that's the perfect description I can give this song. And of course, there's like a sexual innuendo with the whole thing too. Like, I think I can picture what the milkshake symbolizes in this context. So, I remember joking that we need to see a collab between this guy and Khalees, because, you know, that will make for the ultimate milkshake deluxe, in a way. I can't even begin to think about how he's going to perform this on stage. Like, is he going to bring his van onto stage, sort of like how Voyage brought their car to Liverpool? Oh, who knows? But yeah, I'm still very bummed about Electric Fields not making it to the finals because I really thought they deserved it. I mean, I'll admit that their performance wasn't that strong when it came to the vocals, but I really love the culture that was infused with their song, and I really wish that they could have made it, like, for real. I guess they're going for something a lot sillier this time, and they're taking the more humorous route, so we'll see how much that pays off. It'll be very funny if it does, but I don't know. Hopefully they have a good recipe. Alright, now we got an entry from a country that's trying to get over a really unfortunate year. Big slump, that is. Netherlands. They have Claude's C'est la vie. Yeah, he's one of several singers that are resorting to the French language in this contest this year. I think the video is trying to like illustrate his journey from being a kid with big dreams to like becoming an internationally well-known singer. Yeah, I didn't anticipate he would be a good dancer too. That's probably gonna win him some favorable votes. There's a lot of romance laced with his performance here, you know? I feel like he's going to be impressing a lot of people on that Basel stage, maybe even win over some ladies' hearts. Those are the kind of dance moves I wish I could possess, honestly. Yeah, this is just adorable. I love the way that he's like working with the kid and all this, and they're really creating something beautiful here. But yeah, I really think that they can finally get an appearance in the grand final. Burning Daylight didn't do it for them. They had hopes with Europop, but those got shot down. Let's see if C'est La Vie can bring them back to that glory that they once had. Alright, now we got the most anticipated solo act of the Basel show. JJ with a song Wasted Love. He's creating a paper boat a la Stephen King's It. Yeah, let's hope you don't bump into Pennywise. But yeah, I know that he has had a lot of experience with the opera, and considering who just won last year, it looks like Austria is looking to hit up that section of the performing arts program to see what they can bring to the Eurovision stage. Yeah, his voice is just extremely high-pitched. Like, he probably practices the shower quite a bit, so... I mean, he's literally getting showered with water in this video, so... Yeah, this one has, like, a lot of drama to it. It's very emotional, and he's definitely, like, performing it in the video. Like, you know, the acting, that is. I guess my only concern is that, like, you know... I don't know, I feel like it might be trying a little bit too hard to be extravagant. Like, really trying to be a spectacle of some sorts. Especially when we get into, like, this final portion where, like, it breaks down into, like, the EDM beats. I'm sure it's going to look magnificent on stage. Like, they probably have big plans for this part. But yeah, from the video, I don't know. I guess it's just not hitting me the way I want it to. I mean, I could be proven totally wrong, and JJ might freaking kill it in May. But, yeah, I guess for now, I'm not super jazzed about it. You know, I wouldn't exactly place it in, like, my top 10. Alright, here we go. One of the big 5 countries, that being the UK, with What the Hell Just Happened If I Remember Monday. Like, do you have any idea how pissed I would be if I woke up with a tattoo of a toilet? I would hunt down the person who does that to me. So yeah, this is like a country pop trio with 3 vocalizing ladies, and they are just absolutely in sync. Like, you could tell they have great chemistry just from this video. I like to think of this music video as The Hangover, but for women. Like, these girls are just having the time of their lives. I kind of like that tempo change a little bit, where they're just kind of, like, slowing down, but then slam into, like, the big bombastic drop. It was so funny because, like, there were, like, multiple outlets reporting that Remember Monday was chosen as the act for the UK, but, like, they just spent, like, weeks just waiting to make it official, and I don't know why. I remember having a debate with someone about whether this actually qualifies as, like, country. I feel like it does, in a way. Like, especially when we get to, like, the guitar solo on the bridge. And, you know, I feel like, you know, they are intertwining pop a little bit with country here, you know? After all, they are defined as a country band, first and foremost, or a country group. I really do enjoy watching this video because they are, like, having so much fun filming this. Like, I can sort of imagine Dolly Parton, like, singing along to something like this. Like, this does have Dolly Parton vibes to it. I mean, I'm hoping that these 3 can pull off a good score in Basel. Like, after last year, let's hope they get some televotes. Alright, now we have a song that I am anticipating a lot. ADONXS' Kiss Kiss Goodbye, which is competing for Czechia. I have big hopes for this one. Like the music video already has me hooked, where he's, like, playing the part of a time traveler who's supposed to jump forward but then goes backwards. Like, I really love this, like, southern guitar that he opens the song with. It's just beautiful, creates intensity right away. Like, this sounds very theatrical also, but, like, I don't know, like, I feel like this comes off a lot more natural, you know? I feel like he's really displaying something authentic within himself. Like Claude's video, we kind of have him looking at his younger self, you know? Like, visions of his younger self. Like, I'm expecting some big, grand production with this one. So some real production value with this performance right here. You can actually really hear the sadness in his voice when he's, like, singing this for the first time, you know? Like, I really love the performance he's given here. Like, that darkly angelic choir right there, like, the intense drumming that pairs with it. And this is the part where we get to, like, the dance break, which a lot of people have mixed feelings about. I don't know, I feel like he's really killing it with this part right here. And I'm sure he'll find a way to make it work once we're actually looking at the live performance, you know? Like, it'll be all part of the story that he's telling you here. Like, and, you know, they kind of, like, instead of, like, going right into slow-mo again, like, we kind of, like, really ease back into that tempo, which I think is a great way to sort of, like, transition, you know? Yeah, crossing my fingers for ADONXS. Alright, now we got the host country. They're bringing us Zoë Më with Voyage, or Voyage, as the French say. But yeah, it looks like they're going with the delicate route again, you know, with like a nice little soft ballad. Not like a power ballad like, say, Water Gun, but like something very easy on the ears. A lot of people have compared this pre-chorus to Adele's Turning Tables. I think they might be right, because like she might be tapping into that British elegant pop star a little bit. But she still makes it her own tune, bringing her own persona to the whole musical experience. When I hear this song, I just think of like ballet dancers, you know. I feel like that's what she's going to do visually with this song, you know. I can't imagine she would just be on stage with her piano or whatever instrument she does play. I remember seeing the short where she like introduces herself and reveals herself to be like the representative for Switzerland. It was really cute, you know. I really loved how she played the piano and really had this like nice like quirky persona to her. I feel like this is yet another music video where the performer is looking at a past version of themselves. That seems to be in style this season. And we're looking at a bunch of flowers in the music video. I could probably name all these because I work at a flower shop. So yeah, I'm sure Switzerland will be bringing some real softness to the show. Okay, now for a song that, I don't know, I kind of find to be weird. This is Theo Evan with Shh, which is the song representing Cyprus. And yeah, it's truly something. Yeah, I remember a lot of people talking about Theo because he was the very first artist to be chosen for the 2025 contest. And people were talking for months about what he was possibly going to bring. And he finally gave us his gem, or gem, if I would say. Yeah, this is definitely going to be like a dance bop that he's going to perform when we get to Basel. One thing I do like about this video is how they're using a lot of like orangey, brightish, like warm colors. Because, you know, that's sort of like what the Cyprus flag is designed as, you know. Like its signature color is orange. That's perhaps why flames and fires have sort of become like a symbol for their Eurovision performances, because they're orangey. His style even kind of reminds me of Andrew Lambert, because he had like the black tank top when he performed. Or like the black getup, at least, I should say. See, I feel like I have a hard time taking this song seriously because he named it Shh, you know, like as in like the sound effect. I feel like if he named it Hush, then, you know, I would really be vibing with it a lot more. I mean, it's not a bad, I don't think if I would call it a bad song, but like, I don't know. I guess I just have a hard time, like I said, taking it seriously. But yeah, you know, maybe by the time we hit May, I'll be proven a fool. Alright, and now we got Georgia. Their artist being Mariam Shengelia with Freedom. And yeah, this is a bit of a contentious one among the fans, and also the Georgian citizens. I mean, on one hand, she is a very strong vocalist, you know, I'll give her that. But, yeah, I guess this one is gonna have, like, a bit of a hard time standing out a little. Because, you know, like, it feels like we already have, like, the elegant ballad lady, that being Nina Zizic with Dobro Doshli. And I guess, like, maybe this one kind of plays with more sound effects and whatnot, but yeah, I don't know if this one's gonna really, like, capture people's eyes. Like, see, like, this part right here on what I'm talking about, you know, like, I mean, we already saw this with Nina, so I don't know if Mariam is gonna be really turning heads with this one, so. Plus, from what I've been reading, she's kind of been cruising for Putin a little bit. That's a little bit of a yikes for me. But even shady politics aside, I don't know if, like, a lot of people are really gonna get on board with this, because, like I said, she might have a bit of a hard time standing out in semifinal too. I mean, whoever mixed the drums, you know, they did a good job. I'm trying to find things to compliment here, but yeah, I don't know if it gives me much to work with. I don't know. We'll have to see what it does in May. I don't know if I have high hopes for this one. Okay, and now we got the final song in this video, that being Maman by Louane, and she is competing for France. It was kind of epic how they premiered this song at a rugby game during the halftime show. I haven't been to too many rugby games myself, like one or two. It seems like a fascinating sport. Although I will be honest, I haven't like watched it enough to actually like know the rules. So she's taking a page out of the Rihanna playbook and singing on a raised platform in front of tens of thousands of people. Smart strategy, girl. Yeah, people were really anticipating this one too because, you know, she was announced months before and now she finally has the song out. I know the song is written about her mom, who she lost at a very young age, so you can tell this is like very personal for her, you know? She really wrote this from the heart. I mean, you have to be very gutsy to like give this sort of singing performance while just being like 10, not even 10, like many feet in the air. I'd be lucky to even still have a voice with this high of an altitude. Yeah, I really just love the drumming with this one, you know? It just feels so thunderous. Really, really great way to introduce a song. Yeah, so great stuff. Honestly, I think she's gonna kill it when we get to Basel. Alright, so there you have it. We discussed all the internally selected artists. So yeah, all we gotta do now is wait for the running order to be released. And I'll give written descriptions of the artist's journey up until this point, the entry itself, and whether I think it could qualify or win. Hopefully I'll have something witty to say. I think I've strengthened my writing abilities quite a bit these past few years. So let's see what happens with that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you had fun with it. I sure did, and it was great to finally get every single song out of the way. If you want to follow me on social media, be sure to check out my Blue Sky, my Twitch, and my TikTok. Links will be in the description. And that's where we are wrapping up. My name is Gabriel Jones, and the sun may be setting, but I hope you were able to soak up those drops. Take care.